Forcing Seles to stretch. Not quite getting there, so it is now 3-1. Graf, final set here at the 95 US Open. A dream final.
It is tight and close. Seles had a break point on the Graf serve at 1-all. Couldn't convert.
Love.
First serve.
Love just a little late on that one again, so it looks as though fatigue may be setting in somewhat. Seles came back one set number 2 in 27 minutes to make this all even. That one's long. Graf now totally in the driver's seat, 3-1, 40 love.
Just so good.
40-15.
That's what Monica Seles brought to the game. A two-handed blistering return of serve off both sides. Still 40-15.
All good. Still 40-30. Graf was best to try and forget this one. It was a very close shot. From my vantage point here, I thought it sort of got on the line. We're sitting very high up, but it's at our end of the court from the commentary booth. I think at stages like this, sometimes the player wishes them that way. But it's a very tight match. Richard Kaufman, no overrule from him. Still a game point.
Well, Seles got a call she didn't like in the first set tiebreak at set point. Graf got a call she didn't like just now, serving at 40 love with a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, those leads disappear in a hurry, don't they? Just 1 point, you think at 40 love, and suddenly you're at juice. Went for the big one cross court.
A little bit early, swung early on that one.
Game point, Graf. Yeah, she was forced to take one hand off the racket. So Graf now dominating set number 3. It's 4-1.
Seles, who has been doing an awful lot of work, as well as Graf. I mean, both players are hitting the ball very, very hard, very close to the lines. And Seles is biggest opponent was always going to be her body. How was it going to hold up her, not only her tendonitis in her left knee, but her conditioning? No one has pushed her. She hasn't played any matches in 2.5 years. Until just a month ago when she won the Canadian, or 3 weeks ago, won the Canadian without dropping a set. Got to the finals here without dropping a set.
We're not writing Monica off yet, though. I'm not anyway, because this is only one service break. It's just that Steffi has dominated the last few games, and Seles appears to be a little tired, but she can get a second win here at any time. This is still a very close tennis match. Oh, yeah.
It's big.
And we still haven't even hit the nervous factor when it gets close in this 5th and final set for both these women.
So many of these points are being determined by winners. And Seles comes up there with her 33rd winner. Seles is actually leading in the winner department. She's hit 33. Graf has hit 20. 30 on forced errors from Graf to 38 from Seles. A clap there from Seles, applauding that sliced return of serve that had a lot on it. Kind of a patchy match, though, because the second set, Graf made only one winner to 14 on forced errors.
40-15. It's now 4 games to 2. Graf leads.
Graf holding up the new balls. An advantage there for her. She's served very well throughout this match. And Seles has such a good and big return of serve that it has been muted because of the hard serving Graf. She has kept it consistently around between 95 miles per hour and 100. She served a couple over 100. I know how tired and sore and even cramped Seles was after her Novotny match. That's the first time she had really been pushed. That match lasted just under an hour and a half.
Well, that's a fine serve there from Graf. And as Betsy said, with the new tennis balls, it gives her a little bit more zip through the air and a little more help as she gets that one out wide. 30-15. Another good deep serve.
Graf's ace count is up to 8, but she has gotten so many free points from the first serve, those that have been well placed that Monica's just gotten a racket on, or the jamming serve down the middle of the box.
There it is, gone wide. 5 games to 2 now. Graf leads. Junior girls final. Leslie Bowery should be proud of her girls over here. Siobhan Drake-Brockman included. She was seeded number 8, lost to Schneider in the 3rd round, so Tara Schneider's done very well. Well, a chance now. And Steffi Graf at 5'2". All. Picked up a little bit on that one. Hey, she said, I'm not going to go out without a fight. Thumped this one down at 106 miles an hour. Good. A little bit of a miss hit off the forehand, but it found obviously the outside edge of the line. It's 30 all. Oh, that's too good. Boy, this is a magnificent fight. 40-30. Game Seles. Now it's crunch time. Graf has to serve for the match. She's been serving particularly well till early in the second set when she went off. Listen to this crowd. This is the greatest thing that's happened to women's tennis for a long, long time, folks.
So after an hour and 47 minutes, Graf is serving to take her 4th U.S. Open title.
Seles says, no, you're too much. Richard Kaufman, he's not going to overrule that. Let's see if we can pick it up for you. Oh boy, a tough one to call from where Kaufman is. Looked as though it's right in the corner on both lines, the way that ball bounces there. There's a lot of lines judges in the crowd though. 15 love.
Relentlessly going for her shots, searching the corners.
15
all. And the crowd just picking their favorite player right now. Typical New York crowd. Very appreciative, very, very noisy. Good depth again from Graf on the slice. And she taps that foot, that left foot that's taped up. Trying to get it comfortable. It's 30-15.
A very nervous and anxious Heidi Graf, Steffi's mom. She She's watched a couple of emotional Grand Slam titles this year. Graf winning both French and Wimbledon. There's the Graf camp.
And it's gone long. Two match points.
We watched her do that when she faced point against Navat in the quarterfinals. That was a match point for Graf. Still has one left.
Thank you.
It's over.
7-6. Block 6. 6-3.
These two are going to live to fight a lot of battles. It's terrific to see that at the end. What an emotional thing it is for this young lady, Steffi Graf, to come through. The biggest thing that's happened in women's tennis was Monica Seles coming back, and Betsy, a tremendous women's final.
Absolutely what everybody hoped and dreamed could happen, that these two would meet co-ranked #1 players in the final of this year's U.S. Open. And Steffi Graf is such a tremendous champion. I mean, she has fought through very difficult problems as she goes over to hug her mom. Very, very tough what she's been through, and she has survived. She won the French Open in an emotional title and a win there. She won Wimbledon in a dramatic match, and then she beats Monica Seles in her comeback attempt as Monica
Seles can be very proud of what she's achieved here as Mayor Dinkins embraces her. And we're going to take a break and come right back with the presentation here. If these two hang around for a while, we're going to see some unbelievable women's matches, and this was the first of many. We've seen a couple before Seles went out of the game, and it's just great to have them back. And we're going to go to courtside now and join Tony Trabert when CBS is ready. The crowd are saying, hey, we're ready, let's get going. And of course they're in a commercial break at the moment, but a very happy Monica Seles, Betsy, and I know you're very close to her, and what a great fight to come back and do what she's done here.
Well, what she's accomplished in the last month and a half is absolutely beyond, I think, the wildest expectations of anybody who knows anything about the game, to be out of it for 2.5 years and come back and play the way she did.
Tony Trabert, who called the men's match before, is doing work with CBS, as he always has done here at the Open. He's doing the presentations. He said, hey, did you enjoy that one?
Welcome back.
Standing ovation. Steffi doesn't mind. She'll get her turn.
It's been a long 2 years and 8 months. Tell us how it felt to be out here in a Grand Slam final again.
We felt great. I mean, from the beginning of the tournament till the end today, it just felt amazing. It was just great.
And you were able to smile throughout the event. You played marvelous tennis.
Yeah, I mean, today I think both of us played some great tennis, but throughout the week I play well. And it's been just a great 2 weeks. Everything has been going so well.
Anything you would like to say to your fans, Monica, the people that supported you throughout this?
I wanted to thank you all because just from the first time that I walked here at Monday night, it's been amazing electricity when you walk into the stadium. And this is one of the reasons why I came back to feel this excitement again. And today I definitely felt it. And thank you for all of you.
Thank you, Monica. Steffi, first of all, congratulations. A great match.
Very proud mother there. As we mentioned, Steffi's been through so many things just in the last few months.
Your fourth U.S. Open. You won the French. You won Wimbledon. U.S. champion for the fourth time. How does it feel?
Well, this year has been like a dream, really, to me. And I think this tournament was the hardest of all my tournaments that I've won. It was the most difficult one, but it sure feels incredible right now.
Well, we congratulate you. A fabulous event under duress. We know that. It's now my pleasure to introduce the president of the United States Tennis Association, the chairman of the U.S. Open, Mr. Les Snyder. Les?
Thank you, Tony. On behalf of the 500,000 members of the United States Tennis Association, I want to thank all these fans. They were just tremendous. Now it's my pleasure to recognize the chair umpire for this event, Mr. Rich Kaufman from Texas, New York.
Rich Kaufman, he's in the hot seat today. There was a few people that felt that they shouldn't have Rich Kaufman there during the
now, ladies and gentlemen,
umpiring the women's final. But he gets
my
through all
pleasure to
that.
introduce Rocky Shepard, the publisher of Red Book magazine. Rocky?
Thank you, Tony. What a fantastic finale to the greatest tennis tournament in the world. Congratulations, Steffi and Monica. You made us all very proud. On behalf of Hearst Magazines, Red Book has been a very proud sponsor of this year's Women's Singles Championship, and we applaud all the participants for their fine play out there, and we are really looking forward to next year. This year has been terrific for the magazine and terrific for the USTA, and we think it's the best tournament out there in the world. Congratulations. Now I'd like to turn it over to my partner and my good friend at the magazine, Editor-in-Chief, Kate White, who will present the winning checks.
All right, Kate. You have a check for the runner-up?
Yes. Monica, congratulations on a great tournament and wonderful comeback. On behalf of Red Book Magazine, I have a check for you for $287,500.
Not a bad couple of weeks' work for Monica Seles, the first Grand Slam tournament in her comeback.
And Kate, now you have something for the winner.
Something special. Steffi, congratulations on a fabulous tournament and great win today. And for you, I have a winner's check for $575,000.
Congratulations to Monica and Steffi. And now, Mr. Snyder, I think you have another presentation to make, the trophy for the winner.
Yes, on behalf of all the fans across the United States and internationally, Steffi, we want to thank you and congratulate you for a wonderful tournament. Congratulations to you.
Steffi's won 4 singles titles at every one of the Grand Slams now, the Australian, French, Wimbledon, and the U.S. Open. Quite an impressive performance.
The 1995 U.S. Open Women's Champion, Steffi Graf.
impressive ceremony here for the women's singles final. Look at all those hordes of photographers there battling for positions to get the photos to send to the magazines, the newspapers throughout the world. That's Jay Snyder, who is now going to take Steffi on a walk around to show the fans, the appreciative fans, of what a great job she has done at this year's Open. We're going to take a break, and the next match up on center court is the second of the men's semi-finals between Andre Agassi and Boris Becker. Stay with us, folks.